Okay, so today in the boat preparation, we are cutting the template out of the transom. So I missed this video footage, but I took a big piece of cardboard, held it up to the back of the transom and traced it out, and then did some dry fits with the cardboard to ensure that when we cut out the wood, it would fit perfect. We'll still do some dry fits with the plywood, but I've enlisted the help of one of the best tracers ever. This guy. Hey Levi, could you show us what you drew on there?
Smiley faces.
Two smiley faces?
Yeah.
Who are those two guys?
Us.
Alright, well, it is 6:30 and Mama just texted. Dinner is ready. That means that today's work is now over.
Alright guys, so here we are back again after work. We're all dressed up and fancy. What we did today is Nathan a while back, he cut out some cardboard. We used that as a template. Sorry, our garage is a mess. And then we made this out of some plywood. We're test fitting it now. We're eventually going to fiberglass this to seal it all in, make it one solid piece. That way there's no rot or anything like that. So we'll test fit, see how it all went. Just like that, fits perfectly. Very little room. Looks good.
Okay, while I'm letting the transom board dry so I can sand it and start coating that with the actual cloth and the resin, we are cleaning the back of the actual plate where it goes. We're wiping it down with acetone. We're going to skim coat it with JB Weld, and stay tuned. You can see how we do it. I'm going to admit right now, you're going to see for yourself in person in just a minute. I am definitely no expert when it comes to fiberglass and fiberglass cloth. We're getting ready to encase our transom board in fiberglass. We're cutting the cloth out so that it makes or matches the contour. Just had a special delivery with my mixing cups. We are going to use the fiberglass resin from Bondo, and I guess you're going to have a front row seat to see how we do. Okay, I would say first take on doing fiberglass was a learning curve. I think we did pretty good. We got a few air bubbles that we are trying to work out now, but big learning lesson. A lot harder than I would have guessed, but we're getting it done. I've got two transoms here. This is the transom that was in the boat. You can see it's two pieces. They weren't coated, they weren't sealed. They have a lot of water damage. They're very light. You can't see it, but they're very soft. You can see this is probably the worst spot. This part was the piece that was exposed to the most water. As we were building the boat, we just decided, man, we are so far in, there's no way that we can put the boat back together and feel like that would be a good fit. So we spent a lot of time, and I'll admit, I'm not the greatest at fiberglass, but we spent a lot of time putting this new transom together. We took two pieces of 3/4 inch plywood, bolted them together. We have an 1.5 inch transom. I put cloth down, coated the entire thing in resin. Gave it a lot of strength. It's heavy. It's one singular unit. It's completely surrounded. It's waterproof. I'm getting ready to put it in the boat right now. You're gonna ride shotgun as I do it, but we went ahead and put on the transom itself in the boat, Gorilla Glue Flex Seal. So Gorilla Glue's version of Flex Seal on the transom, and we did the same thing on the actual transom board to give it just a little bit of extra protection as it, you know, if it flexes and moves as we drive the boat down the road. But we're gonna go ahead and stick it in, so stay tuned and you'll see exactly what we're trying to do.
So we are going to mix up our epoxy in this little cup here. We're going to use this screw right here, wood screw, and we're kind of just going to cake it on there, dab it in there really good, and try to get as much as we can in there. In all honesty, you could just dab it around this in your washer, in your bolt, and theoretically no water will ever enter in there. But we're trying to go a little bit above and beyond to increase the life of the boat as much as we can.
Here's the finished product all sealed up. attached to the transom with stainless steel hardware using nylon lock nuts. We appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for the next video on installing the subfloor. Gorilla Glue Gator.
I don't know why we're doing it.
No, it's Gorilla Glue.
We have no clue what we're doing. Gorilla Glue brand
Flex Seal.
Flex Seal. It's all about experiences.
A fix.
We don't catch anything, but we do it. You can literally smell the river,
So it's Gorilla Glue Flex Seal.
water, the salt, the mud.
GoPro, stop recording. So Gorilla Glue's version of Flex Seal.
Make sure to hit the subscribe button.